Welcome to another stage analysis video. It's Sunday the 20th of October 2024. I experimented with trying these short form videos last week, but most of the users prefer the longer form video broken up into multiple chapters. So for anyone that's new, if you come into the member video, there is a chapters feature somewhere down here on the bottom right hand side of the video you can go into, and it's broken up into multiple sections. So starting off today, what we're going to do is have a look at what's been going on with the major crypto coins as Bitcoin has had a bit of a change of behavior at the moment. So I want to go through that first before we get into the regular content, which will be the relative strength rankings, the bell curves, the market breadth, the watch list stocks, significant bars for the week, and what's going on in the major indexes, etc. So lots to get through as always with the weekend video. As I said, you can break it up into multiple sections. You don't have to watch it all in one go. Generally lasts about an hour in total, but each section's like 5 to 10 minutes long each, so easy to break up and watch at your leisure during the course of the week. So starting off today with what's going on in the major crypto coins. So we've changed up the watch list into the market cap order here. So starting off with Bitcoin. So let's come back to the data tree view, so that's distracting. So this is the weekly chart of Bitcoin over the last 3 years or so now, since it had the major stage 3 top and rolled over into stage 4, started to come down and rebase into stage 1, made that new stage 2 breakout attempt. So had a good stage 2 move, obviously up through this area before starting to roll over into stage 3. So currently this area here that we're in is essential stage 3. So you can see we've got this down channel that we're pulled back into stage 3, where we've had a few attempts to break lower into stage 4, but each time it failed, formed a spring and started to push back up again. So what's notable about this week's move here as it breaks above these most recent pivot highs is that the stage analysis technical attribute score has changed. So you can see here it's moved up to a 9 for the first time since, I think it was this week here. That was the last time it hit a 9, which was this bar here just after it had topped. So currently it's its strongest point within this pullback range, as it came down into the neutral ranges, even turned negative for a little bit as it was attempting to move to stage 4 and then rallied back up again. So we've got a breakout attempt in the technical attributes as such. So we're still technically in stage 3 here at the moment. So this significant bar here is what I'm concerned about at the moment. If we get a break above this level here, which is, look at that there, 70,000. So a break above the 70,000 level would potentially be a new stage 2 continuation attempt for this. So it would still technically be within the broader structure, however it does go there. So there is a chance that could still turn into a UTAD up thrust and then come back down, turn to stage 4 again. But with this at the moment, with the improvement in the technical attributes, in the short term at least, we're looking to see for this to make a stage 2 continuation attempt and at least test the highs to get back up into the low 70,000s range again. So that's Bitcoin. Ethereum is interesting as well, so much weaker than what was seen in Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been holding up much better, so it's rolled over in stage 3 and then dropped down into a stage 4 decline. So at the moment, pulling back above the 10-week moving average for the first time, strongest close above the 10-week moving average that it's had in a little while here. If we go to a daily chart on this quickly, you can see the local range that's been developing. So selling climax, automatic rally, a broader secondary test area through here. So we draw a structure across here. You can see it has been building a base. There is a local pivot above the 50-day moving average, 21-day EMA here. This is the 200-day moving average. So it's still in what we would call stage 4B minus position here, as it's broken above the 50-day moving average, 10-week moving average, but still below a declining 30-week moving average, still below its 200-day moving average. So if we go back to the weekly here, as you can see, because it's not had a move back up to the 30-week moving average and started to roll back over again yet, this is still in stage 4, but what we call stage 4B minus. So it basically means potentially that a low may be in and it's attempting to rebound into stage 1, but it's technically not strong enough to be stage 1 as yet. So we call that stage 4B minus. It was introduced by Stan Weinstein in the Global Trend Alert back in the sort of late 2000s. I think it wasn't on the 2005 Global Trend Alert, but then was introduced by the 2012 one. So I'm not sure exact dates that it came into it, but it's been in the stage analysis method now for a good 15 years or so. So basically Ethereum in position for a short-term rebound here. Again, go back to the daily. So we're looking for a break above this local structure here. So around the, what's that, levels? So 2730 area to 783 kind of area. So 2800 to be rough on that one. Right, let's move on. Binance. So let me pull this back so we can get a better view on what's going here. So had an exceptionally good stage 2 run. So coming up through here. So there's your stage 2 breakout week there, continuation break, and then started to build a structure through here. So it's been going sideways. You had the initial selling climax, preliminary automatic reaction, secondary test area, and up thrust. It's come back down. We've had multiple tests to the downside with this. You can see the strong rising 30-week moving average all through that low. So it did attempt to break down multiple times to stage 4. The 30-week moving average hadn't yet rolled over at that point low. So that's a good thing that we look out for when things are rolling over. We tend to, in order for it to turn to stage 4, we need to see that actually flatten and start to tick down one. So obviously if it closed that kind of week down there, then that would have turned down fairly sharply and may well have been down at that point. So this was a potential stage 4 breakdown attempt, but turned into a spring attempt through here. So we can draw the structure across here. You can see it's clearly in stage 3. So again, we've got multiple pivots from the recent areas here. So we can push up through this area, then potentially could make a stage 2 continuation attempt. Still, technical attributes is on a 7 at the moment, so in the strong range. Anything above a 6 is the strong range. You'll see during stage 2, so this is your stage 2 area here. You'll see all through this area the technical attributes were a 6 or above at that point. Once it starts to get into bases, it moves more into the neutral ranges. When it's in stage 4, you can see through these kind of areas here, you see it's in the lower zone mostly. A few pops up into the neutral. So technical attributes, we're looking for them to move into the upper range, and this is our sort of actionable areas, especially in the lower areas. 6 and 7s is when we're looking most interest before they get too strong. Obviously once it gets up to a 10 or so, it's generally extended in the near term. So Solana, another one that's been going sideways for a while in stage 3. You can see the stage 3 structure through here. Original stage 2 breakout, had an initial attempt which failed, turned into an up thrust, came back in for a second go there. Then this was the stage 2 breakout week, which you'll see through here. So really strong move again. So what was that one? Let's get our from low to high. So 684% move from the stage 2 breakout to the highs. Obviously much stronger from all the way down at the 2022 lows, like 2,500%. So this is why a lot of people attempt to buy during the latter part of the stage 1 base structure through this kind of area. So we tend to, these are kind of our actionable areas. After we've had a spring attempt of some kind, we start to get interested through this kind of area in the stage analysis method, and then on any kind of follow-up basis. At the moment, as I said, stage 3 on this one, again looking for a continuation attempt, but we have got this significant bar here, so this would be the area to watch. So a break above this would be potential for a stage 2 continuation attempt. So what's that kind of area? Roughly 189 would be the area we're looking for a stage 2 continuation at the moment. But at the moment still in stage 3, but on the daily you see could actually, with the lower area here, this, because there's multiple pivots and it's above the 200-day moving average, although this is the significant bar on that weekly area that's resistance, technically if it moves above this area here, it could move back towards stage 2. So actually keep an eye on the lower level on this one for the break. So just do a couple of more quickly. Where we're at 9 minutes there. So XRP going sideways still. Dogecoin having a move back up, so in position for a potential stage 2 attempt through this area here. Tron been continuing in stage 2 for a while, made a stage 2 continuation attempt a few months back, still moving higher above its 10-week moving average. Toncoin breaking down into a stage 3 structure at the moment. So Cardano still, well, it's actually in stage 4, so it's been going lower for a while here. AVAX, so again stage 4 at the moment, attempting to pull back round low, could be a 4B minus through there. Just a quick look through that. So yeah, starting to pull back towards the 200-day moving average here, so multiple levels we pull across here, so it starts to get back through this area, potentially could move back towards stage 2 again. And then just one more before we move on. So SHIB also broke down through here, potentially started to move into stage 4, but has rallied back up again. Keep getting in the way. So 200-day moving average through here. So this zone, if we can start to get back up through this area, potentially could move to stage 2. You can see the local structure on the daily chart here. So certainly had a change of behavior in the short term. Volume has picked up again. Right, let's move on.